So we're checking out the HIBOY KS4 electric scooter. So HIBOY is a company that's been around a while. They've made a lot of sort of 9-bot or Segway scooter clones or copies, and this model's been around for I think a little over a year. Finally got a chance to take a look at this one. Typical folding scooter, but you have a folding seat here now, and it is height adjustable. This is an add-on, so it does cost about $50 extra for this. And there is a little flap down here that you pull up and stick in that seat post. I'm not sure if all their models have that, but this is a nice feature for this one. I did ride this, of course, standing up, and it is pretty much like all other electric scooters, stand-up scooters, with the deck there. So I figure I do the riding test this time with the seat and a little bit more stability in that case. We'll find out, I guess. So spec-wise here, we've got 36-volt system, 7.5 amp-hour battery, estimated range of up to 17 miles, and it's got a 350-watt motor in the front there, up to 500 watts peak, and a maximum speed of up to 19 miles per hour. The tires are solid tires, 8.5 inches, so no worries about flats. And then you have a rear disc brake here in the back. Pretty good stopping power. This is not super fast, so don't really need a lot of stopping power. Got a brake light here in the back, of course activated by the handbrake up top on the handlebar. And you have a little bell over here. You've got a throttle on this side. Nice little display. Not too easy to see here in the camera, but I am able to see it on the with my eyes, no problem. I bet you got a speed gauge here, power button, battery meter here. You can switch the headlight on by short pressing the button. And turning on and off the headlight here is in the front. Let's go ahead and turn that on so you guys can see it. It's not super bright, but it's adequate. It'll give you a little bit of illumination while you're riding around in the dark, but yeah, you probably want some extra headlights if you're going to be riding consistently in the dark. When you first turn the scooter on, Bluetooth turns on, and you can connect up an app. You do have to register, unfortunately, but you don't have to have the app installed to activate the scooter. Unlike on some scooters, you have to activate. This one, you don't have to. You don't need the app to actually activate the scooter, and I was able to ride it around without installing the app at first. But the Bluetooth is only on when you first turn on the scooter for the first 30 seconds or so. So you can connect up the app, and you can turn things on and off like cruise control. You can change your miles per hour to kilometers per hour, change your speed here, but you can also do that with a button here with the double press. So there's the D mode and S mode. So D mode goes up to 13 miles per hour, and the S mode, sport mode, goes up to 19 miles per hour, but also reduces your range. And that's pretty much it. So you can turn on and off cruise control, which is basically hold on the throttle for 8 seconds, and it'll maintain that speed. You'll hear a beep. I'll demonstrate that. I turned that on, and there's a little flashing light on here that shows that it's turned on. You can turn that on and off via the app. So transporting the scooter is pretty easy to do. The seat folds down, of course. You just have to reduce the height of the seat, and it'll fold in, and then you can fold the handlebar down. And then there is a latch here in the back here on the back fender, and you can use that to basically carry the scooter around. It's not too heavy. The battery is not super huge, so that does help. It's pretty easy to fold up, even with the seat on. Put it into your car and go. So let's go ahead and do the riding test here. We'll do a quick speed test, and I'll tell you my thoughts on how it rides. I did forget to mention that there is a suspension here in the back. Underneath there are 2 springs. Does smooth out the ride a little bit. There's no seat post suspension in this one, but with the solid tires and that a little bit of suspension in the back here, it's okay for sidewalks and stuff like that, but I wouldn't take this off-road. All right, let's go and take this for a ride. All right, we'll start off in the D mode. So you have to push the scooter a little bit and then press the throttle to get it going. And get right up to speed here. Tops out at 13 miles per hour. cruise controls kicked in, so I don't have to press the throttle. See if I can switch it to sport mode while I'm riding. So let's double click here. There we go. It was a little, yeah, the cruise control kicked off when I switched to sport mode. So, let's see how fast I'll go here. 15. So it looks like it topped out at 15 miles per hour for me. I'm a bit of a heavier rider, so not unexpected there. See if try it again here. Alright, so this time it's cruise control kicked in at 16 miles per hour on this stretch in the parking lot. So not quite hitting that 19 miles per hour, but it is a, you know, it's a 350 watt motor. It does peak at 500 watts, so you can do a little bit of uphill. I think it's something like 12 degrees of incline, not a ton. So I'd recommend sticking to mostly these sort of level surfaces like this. Ride so far, pretty good. I'm sticking to the sidewalks and streets and stuff like that. I can feel the suspension working, but it is a little on the stiff side. So not super soft. The ride isn't super soft, but this is about what I expected. These are solid tires, so that's the trade-off you make. You give up a little bit of comfort for the fact that you don't have to worry about getting a flat and having to change the tire out. Get on the sidewalk here. It does have pretty good turning ability. I'm on the sidewalks there, so I'm feeling there's little cracks in the sidewalk. Not a big deal. The suspension is working fine. If you're a speed demon and you want something super fast, this is not going to be it. But it's a you know, a good amount of power. At this sort of entry level price point, it's around 400 bucks. There's a little bit of incline here. Let's see how this does going up this hill. Okay, no problem going up this little hill, no problem at all. I'm on a nice smooth bike path here. So with the handlebar kind of high, 17, 18 miles per hour now. The handlebar about this high up, and it's not height adjustable. I do have the seat up kind of high, so I am sitting up fairly high on the scooter with a fairly high center of gravity. So doesn't feel quite as stable as you would feel on a scooter with a little bit lower handlebar and lower seat height. But it's not terrible. It still feels better than standing up for sure. I don't feel like I'm going to fall off or anything like that. But yeah, so far pretty happy with it. I like the fact that you can fold the seat down with the handlebar down and with the seat on. So I think that last scooter that I reviewed, the H7, you had to take the seat off in order to fold down the seat post and get the handlebar folded down as well. So this is definitely a plus there. Alright, yeah, so you do have to kick the scooter a little bit to get it going. I don't think I saw a setting where you could change that in the app. Not a big deal. It didn't take a ton of speed to get it going before the throttle kicked in. Yeah, this feels like a nice scooter for the price point. Not super fast, but I think going to be fast enough, you know, and it's got a decent amount of range for, you know, last mile commuting. You can take definitely fold this up, take this on a train or a bus, and take that last, you know, a little bit of your trip from your bus stop, train stop to your office or wherever you need to go. This will work pretty good for that. Anyway, this will be good for this video. Link down in the video description if you want to check it out. Let me know what you guys think of this scooter down in the comments section. Talk to you guys in the next video.